Greetings, beloved human family. I am that I am, Gilles Mancillon, and I send greetings and blessings. I thought I'd come to you very briefly today to speak of the soul's plan. And so the understanding, there is very different perspective to look at this, and so there is subtleties that needs to be understood. So I hope this message will have meaning and make sense to you. It will help you become more clear and bring some understanding. For understanding that life is a stage, it is a theater. It's been Shakespeare has already made that clear to us, and so it is an experience. It is a dream. And so we are experiencing this from different level at different time, and so from the God's perspective, from the God self to God, all is part, all is God. God is all. There is no separation. God is the actor, is the actress, is the casting director, is the producer, is the executive producer, is the writer of the script, is the critic, is the observer, he puts everything in perspective. Is the one that reveals the meaning, makes sense. He creates mystery. It is entertaining. It is educational. Life is all made to evolve, to make us evolve and grow into something more. Of course, the plans of God are not revealed. Even on paradise, people, all the beings that live there, have different ideas of what the future may hold. Even when it comes to beyond time and space, there is a great deal that is known in terms of the transcendental future universes, but the architects of the master universe do not reveal those things. So the life is the cosmos is actually young, and so it will unfold. Right now we are experimenting within time and space, within the limitation of time and space. And so in essence, we are made of God. There is nothing to be made from anything else. We are made from the stars. We are made of all that is. All that is really what we're made of, every state. And the key to our higher evolution is love, choosing love, embracing love, becoming love, acting through love, becoming benevolent towards all life. Benign, love and light, of course, because light is a complementary aspect to love. And then we exist also within a universal law. This law is not yet known to humankind, so it is the law of one. If we knew the law, we would all live in paradise already, but we do not know yet, or we are yet unaware of it. But we cannot exist outside of the law. It is the law of one. It is the law of cause and effect. This law is infinite perfection in essence. It is whatever action we take, whether it is mental, verbal, or physical, the law will reflect to us whatever education we need in order to grow from our experiences. And so we are all led towards to all that is led towards what is to become. This law is, of course, infinite perfection, but it is always tempered by mercy and conditioned by wisdom. It takes into account the highest good of all beings and all things in relationship to past, present, and future. It fulfills itself through the cycle of eternity. Of course, when we are locked into time, we do not have that perspective, so we do not always understand that all that is in infinite perfection at all time. It is not possible to operate outside of the law, for all that is inclusive. We are all included, and we are the one, we are it. There is no all is one and one is all, and you are the one. There is no one, no reality outside of you. Of course, we all exist within that, so we are all connected to that one. In a sense, we are a soul. We are an eternal being, an eternal soul that is eternally connected to our divine source. And God has given each soul all the powers of heaven and earth to design and create our own experience in order to grow and evolve into more love, more life, more wisdom, more of life. And so the ultimate goal of all soul is to return to the source of all that is. And the soul's plans are conditioning our experience both in the past and the future, for the soul knows all the past and all the future, but the more we can look back into the past, the more we can look into the future, the more we understand what is going on in the present. So So we need to cooperate with our soul, to our higher aspect, in order to be led. We have spirit guides that are helping us to understand that, to be guided, to be led into our true destiny in order to find fulfillment. Of course, there are situations where people can step outside of their soul plan. We can't really step outside of our soul plan. For the experience is the experience, but people that fall into long-term drug use or alcohol abuse, or they kind of wasting a lot of time. Although this is a lesson they came to learn, but we do not want. We want to be as present as we can to experience life. For every moment is precious. Every day is precious. And the goal of that process is to unify our own will with the will of love, the will of wisdom, the will of our Father. For this is the parameters of this experience. That is the higher. Once we achieve that, we achieve freedom. We achieve self-empowerment. So our soul is basically the creator. Every day when we fall asleep, the next day the soul is planning for the next experience of the next day. And on that level, God is the controller, an equalizer, and a loving Father. So whatever you need, if you do not know, ask for God's guidance, help. It is very, God is always there. It is a present consciousness. It is not separated from anything. It's just if you ask for the help, then and God does not respond. Sometimes it knows that you have what it takes. It's your lesson. God will not come to learn your lesson for you. God will not overstep your free will. There are certain things that you have to do for yourself. But for a lot of things, God can help, and angels can help, and spirit can help. In order to accelerate the condition for your ascension, there is 3 essential conditions to accelerate your progress. I've already spoken of this, but one of them is the perfection of your character. Every day, in every way, you have to find ways to get better and better. The second thing is the practice of compassion, love, doing good things for others, doing good to yourself, to amplify, to elaborate, to cultivate the essence of love within yourself. And the third aspect is meditation, the cultivation of light, to be able to still your mind, to listen to your heart beyond the words, listen in the silence and listen to the vibration that are there. I was asked to provide some guidance on meditation. Of course, it's not you want to be as sober as you can, as calm as you can. If you maybe do it in the morning, because in the morning that's why you are the most fresh. So do it 15-20 minutes every morning. Of course, it's very strong also at night. If you can do that at night, usually it was recommended. For those who are more advanced, to do 2 hours of meditation every day. It's the time where you still your mind, you turn your senses towards the inside, and you reinforce them by breathing this light inside of you, so they feel strong. And but for the beginners, there is 3 little tips that could be given. The first, for those who cannot focus their attention inside of themselves, is to learn to focus your attention on a candle, for instance, for like 15 minutes, and to empty your mind, let all your thoughts go into the light of the candle. That works in hypnosis. We are able to bring a very precise focus of thoughts like that. A second exercise that can be good when you're doing creative meditations, that was given by Archangel Michael, is to visualize, to ask your ego to be an observer on the process. You can visualize your ego to be an object or a shape that is sitting on your left shoulder, and ask it for it to be just an observer there, not to interfere with what is going on. And the third tip of meditation was given by Archangel Gabriel. But it's also part of Maharaji's techniques, which is a teacher in meditation, to cover yourself with a towel or something that kind of enclose your vibration. You put this rope, something that covers your physical body, that keeps you in over your eyes, that keeps you really enclosed within that keep your energy enclosed and disconnect you a little bit. That makes the disconnection to the outside world easier, and and to keep your energy inside. Well, I hope this message was interesting to you. I send you my love and blessings. If you have any comment or question, feel free to leave them in the comment box below. I thank you for subscribing, for sharing, for your presence, and I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.